What is up, Grant? How are you doing, man?
I am good. I don't know if my computer's good or not. It says that Chrome's not responding, so hopefully you can hear and see me okay.
I can hear you sounding all right to me. How am I sounding over here? I'm not going to say I look great, but it's Thursday, so. What's up,
There we
Ben?
go.
Good to
Get
see you, man.
notifications.
Though John wasn't able to join us tonight, he's got some family stuff that he's doing. They're getting ready for Thanksgiving just a little bit early, I think, than everybody else. So that's what we thought we'd do is just have a little kickoff celebration of Thanksgiving and everything early, and want to hear everything that you are doing getting ready for Thanksgiving. Grant, you got any special plans, man? I know you've been out of the loop for a while now.
Yeah, we definitely have plans. Of course, duck season doesn't open on Thanksgiving again this year. It's not until the following Saturday, the 29th, I believe. And we don't have a pick at our spot, but we might try and draw in. We'll see what happens. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, on Thanksgiving Day, I think we're eating lunch at my brother-in-law. Janet's one of her not the oldest brother. I think the second oldest brother. She's invited us over for lunch, and then not sure what we're gonna do for supper. Depending on what Kyler's got going with his girlfriend, we thought about maybe going to the casino for some supper. They've got the buffet for $20 or something. So
Yeah, that actually sounds kind of fun. We don't have casinos down here, so it's like that's one of those things where we have to go out of state, and it becomes an endeavor doing that.
gotcha.
So that sounds like you're right. Speaking my language with like fun family things that you can do on the holiday. Our
Right.
plans got all kind of mixed up ourselves here. We had just got all 2025 is basically what happened. We had Halloween here with my brother. That was that redfish video that I posted a couple days ago. And so that was Halloween. We just all got a big family get together. And because of all the driving back and forth, he's in Waco. My other brother is up in Vermont. So it was my mom and dad's intention to go to Vermont for Thanksgiving, and this was going to be the first year where we were going to do kind of separate things. We were all going to kind of do our own little low key Thanksgiving deal. And I don't know, like it sounds like those plans may have changed. I don't have a an update on that, but it sounds like my parents are having a hard time getting their plane ticket stuff taken care of to go up to Vermont and see my brother there. So we're gonna have some kind of last minute thing over here, and I bet you $10 it's gonna involve fishing at some point.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I think we've got a big cool down starting Tuesday. See, we've been like 50s and 68 tomorrow, and then 55 Saturdays. And but then like Wednesday, boom, 48 for the high, 26 for the low.
Ooh.
So it's gonna drop. Let me see
What
what
day
it's
is that?
Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And then Thanksgiving, they're showing 42 for the high, 24 for the low. So, I mean, that'll be good to kick off duck season on Saturday, that big
Yeah,
drop.
no kidding. You got me curious. I hadn't checked the weather in a few days. What do we got? So,
So, we're going to have some freezing at nights. But yeah, that's what I've been
nice.
working on the past week. I did get the garden cleaned up. I know you and John, mainly John, talked me into making a garden cleanup video, and I don't even think he watched it. So, John, if you're
uh, I
rewatching
didn't
this,
either.
go
I do
watch
have
my
it
garden
saved on my
video.
subscription list, but I haven't watched it yet.
No, it's I got the garden all cleaned up this week. I got some tomatoes and stuff put up to save some seeds. Uh, and it's just rained its butt off. I did go out to the farm yesterday and a couple days ago and did a little bush hogging. I've been a couple months and did peek in on the garden out there, and there's tomatoes all over the ground. So it would have probably been a pretty successful harvest if we would have been in town on the tomatoes, but it's all good.
We did. I'm not saying anybody should do this, but when I had the tomatoes doing really good 2 years ago, summer before last, we had to leave. I had all the tomatoes were doing really good, but we had to go to Wisconsin, and so we were going to be gone for, I don't know, 3 weeks or something, whatever it was. And it was the hottest time of year when it just kills those things off. I don't remember. I had an automatic water set up on those guys. But anyway, so I just told the neighbors. I was on the phone with my neighbor, and I just told him, I was like, dude, you raid that garden for everything it's worth. Take it all.
Well, I had my neighbor coming over watering while I was gone, and I told him, man, if you see some peppers and tomatoes, pick them. But apparently, he didn't want them, or there was way more than what he wanted.
Mm.
One or the other.
And checking the weather, you were right. So we're supposed to have rain the next couple of days, which we're supposed to have rain the last 2 days, and we got nothing. So I'm hoping we get a little bit out of whatever it says tomorrow and Saturday. But then I'm seeing on our weather, so we're in the mid 80s right now, and then right before Thanksgiving. I don't know, that's weird. You and I always get our rain at like the exact same time.
Yeah, it's rained here all day today. I did go out and set the deer blind up yesterday, and it's shotgun season here starting tomorrow. And I'm gonna let a buddy of mine go out Saturday, and I'm gonna go out with him, and he wants to try to shoot a buck. That's his goal, is to shoot a big buck. So we'll see what happens. I didn't have anything moving this morning in the rain, but they've been moving a little bit this evening.
I always forget. John is my go-to on that because I always forget when rifle season is. But you're right. Like I was thinking about Thanksgiving, heading out and trying to get a doe.
Yeah, it should be getting close down there too.
I thought it was open, but I didn't want to just say that.
Yeah, it seems like it does open around the.
Yeah. Okay. So the general season in the South is November to January, November 2nd. So we're open. We're clear.
Got any trail camera pictures of deer on your place yet?
You know what? I hadn't checked it in a couple of days now, but I haven't seen a whole lot. And I've actually got that camera pointed on the. So we're right next to a ranch, like this big ranch, and that ranch. No, this is probably going to end up being a conversation with the neighbor at some point here, but they've got a sendera that's cut through their land, and that sendera is aimed right at our property. And they've got a deer feeder probably 50 yards away from the property line, and then they've got a blind that probably 100 yards back from that, 50, 75 yards back from that, somewhere in there. So they're going to be sighting right down towards us. I've got the camera pointed at that feeder, but I'm a little cautious to be just hiking around up in there now where that camera is. For one, I'm looking at his feeder, so I'm not really seeing what's on my land. But for two, I'm also just a little bit cautious of hiking around in there just because, I mean, I'm right down his, line of sight.
You definitely don't want to get shot. That'd be crappy. Golly.
Yeah, that'd be a little crappy, a little bit. So I won't be hunting there, but going back, like up on my land, it's so our land is like this, and his thing kind of cuts the back corner of the lot, so I can be up in this area and I'll be all right.
Okay.
Jimmy C and friends, how you doing there, sir? He says it's going to be 22 for Thanksgiving here. I just saw that it's going to be 75 for us, and that is glorious. That is going to be really nice weather.
That's pretty nice. What's up, Jimmy C? Long time no see.
happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I know it's a little bit early, but we're just going to go ahead and celebrate it anyway.
Yes, sir. A lot to be thankful for, indeed.
And my father-in-law, I don't have the pictures uploaded. And I can't share them over very fast. I'll see if I can. My father-in-law, his his neighbor got one of those. I've talked about before, but he got one of those big badass drones for dropping baits, and they had some issues with it a couple months ago, but they've got it fixed and good to go now. So they've been taking that thing out every day the last couple of days, and those dudes are slaying sharks out on the beach right now.
Really?
They got themselves like a 5 or 6. It had to have been like a 6 foot sharp nose. I will see. We're going to do a little test here. I'm going to see how effectively I can pull up a photograph off of my phone onto the computer quickly. I got some new computer toys to play with here.
I guess you've seen Jimmy C. Is he at what on your Stanley Orchard channel?
Oh, it might be. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
So it doesn't tell me what channel.
Gotcha. I was like, I don't see him, man, on the Outdoors Live crew. I don't. So my chat froze up.
It might be. Okay, so I've got those here with the phone. Give me 1 second here. I might be able to do this kind of quick. We'll see what the computer allows me to do with this. Nice, nice. Okay. And actually, I might be able to pull this up kind of quick here. I've almost got it. No, don't do that. Until I start hitting the wrong button and just screwing everything up. So yeah, I am hoping that next week I'm hoping to get out on the land. I'm hoping to get a deer or a hog. I'll just take whatever I can get, just meat. But the other thing that I was kind of curious about was getting out there onto the beach. I mean, we're going to be in the mid 80s until Thanksgiving, and it would be kind of cool to go get one of these sharks. Oh, you know what? They didn't send me the big shark. But 1 second here. I got the little guy, the smaller guys here. That's not too bad. There you go. So that's what they're getting down on Padre Island right now. And they got one, they said, that was bigger than that guy on the right. This is a friend of my father-in-law here.
Yeah, I can't see nothing. It's just a black screen for me. But I can see it on my phone. Yeah, I can see it on my phone. It's a pretty nice. Is the one on the ground the same one the guy's holding in the middle?
No, they're different. They're different sharks.
Okay, that's what it looked like, a little bigger on the ground.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, those are pretty nice catches right there. That's a good eating size shark. Hey, Jimmy C. So one of the things that we're doing is I test it every now and then, and like I'm testing it right now, streaming on my channel. Normally, we primarily do this on the Outdoors Live Crew channel. I don't have it on there. I don't know how I can post that. It's Outdoors Live Crew. I'm sorry, I don't have a way of posting that in the chat because I'm on the Outdoors Live Crew channel. Sorry about that. Like I said, testing some things, and I'm perpetually trying to figure out new ways of screwing things up.
Well, that's what I don't even think I get the notification for it on your channel. But what's up, Peter Orchard? I'm gonna go over there and drop it.
Where's Peter at? I didn't see him. Oh, what's
Peter's
up, Peter?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Dude, Peter, check it out. This is what they're doing. So Rich got one of those, or his neighbor has one of those big drones that drops the baits, like the big drone. That thing's like 4.5 feet across. And so they've been dropping baits out on the outside bar, and they're getting into sharks. And these are not, they got a bigger one. I think they got like a 5 or 6 footer.
So
And
hunting,
so that might be our
hunting.
Thanksgiving.
Say what's
What's
up,
up,
hunting and
AJ?
stuff with J and J. So you think you might eat shark for Thanksgiving?
Oh, that would be such an epic video.
That would be
Shark
pretty
Steak
neat.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be fun. I will make that video if that's what happens.
Very nice.
We'll have some fun with it. Peter, what's that link that you posted on there? I don't care. Just curious what you're linking to because I'm blind here.
I posted the Outdoors Live crew right after Peter came in and said, "Hey,
Oh, is he okay, cool. That's the
that's
link to the live crew stream.
yeah." Well, it's to the Outdoors Live crew channel. It wasn't to the actual stream.
Dude, Peter, he was saying and the spell check just got really goofy with it, and I had a good laugh. But he said, I was like, hell yeah, I'm going down. I'll be at the beach. We're going to go spend some time down there, do some fishing. He said, come on down. The neighbor will drop some bad shit. And I'm going to assume that that means he'll drop some baits for us, some baits for it. But spell check made him say they're going to drop some bad shit. So yeah, we're dropping bad shit for Thanksgiving.
Very nice. Very nice.
Ah, cool. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm still trying to figure some things out here. My apologies on that. And now I haven't even we were using we talk about it all the time, but I'm using new stuff or we're using new stuff for the whole stream thing, and it's just kind of confusing using the stuff that they've got. It's a little weird. You'll notice it like with the introduction, it's got like the border on it and stuff like that. We have to kind of skirt out real quick before it starts and everything. So playing with some other stuff on there as well, trying to figure out a different program that's way more complicated but way more fun. Hopefully
Yeah.
we get that. I'm going to hold off on that till next year. We'll wait for that
Yeah.
to be the thing for next season.
Yeah. StreamYard was just getting a little too expensive for not making any money using it.
Yeah, those guys they have great stuff, great tools, but they were expensive. And then they got bought by another entity, and they raised their prices, and then they took away all the tools that you were able to use, and they put them on the expensive plans. And I think there was at one point they were charging something like $100 a week, something ridiculous like that for their high end. No, it wasn't even the high end one. It was for like the plan we were using. It was something dumb. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Right now, Peter, I'm using Riverside, and I'm still absolutely sold on Meld. I've just got to redo the whole studio that I built in there. I built a studio in Meld, and now looking at it, I see all of my rookie mistakes. So I want to wipe the whole slate clean and start over with something that's fresh, something that's doesn't look like it's put together by a rookie.
Well,
Riverside is good, but Meld is better, I think.
I like the background of the Riverside on my end. I mean, I don't have the permissions or anything, but it's still pretty cool. Like, I can
I
raise
can
my
keep the
hand.
background. Oh yeah, did that let me do anything? I accepted whatever it is you did.
I just raised my hand, like, I guess to have permission to talk or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You have
You
permission.
know, that would be cool though if we had like John was here and we had a guest. And it was like we're just instead of interrupting, be like, all right, so then I've got next, something like that.
And then we could just be like, nope,
Right? No, you
deny
cannot
him.
talk.
Hey, what's up, man? Where's it at? There it is.
We go fishing.
Good
What's
to
up,
see you,
guys?
man. Hope you are getting yourself prepared for a wicked Thanksgiving week. Hope you're having a good kick off the whole thing. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the monthly fee on StreamYard was $480 a month
That's
for what we're effectively doing. Like it's janky, but we're everything that they were charging $480 a month for, we're basically kind of getting for free here, and a lot of other programs offer that for free as well. And this is all, mind you, simply so that you don't have to learn the actual software of doing this stuff. That's what you're paying for, because you can go learn the software, do it for free all day long. Sup, Aeon? Good to see you, man.
Thailand. What time is it in Thailand?
Yeah, what time is it for you right now?
Yeah, see, that's something.
I know what time it is. It is 6:30 in the morning, or like 5:30 in the morning.
That's still something I'm not completely used to. So, like, we've been home a week today. Of course, last Thursday I was tired as could be and barely remember the stream, but it's still like, okay, thinking about my son and him going to work, it's like, oh, we're on the same time.
I deal with so with the a lot of the stuff that I do with like Tube Spanner and some of those other guys with the KDCC. I've got people that I deal with in California, and then I got one in Colorado, one in Dublin, and then one in Thailand, and then I'm Central Time. So every time somebody's like, "Hey, let's have a meeting. We'll do it at 10 o'clock." I have like 5 different time zones I have to figure out for that. I don't enjoy. I know people talk about that, and I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm not the right guy for dealing with time zones. I'll just say
Oh,
that.
it took getting used to. Well, like even with our behind the scenes chat, you and John, you guys were getting up at the normal time, 6 or so, but it was only 4 o'clock there. So you guys were saying good morning, and I'd wake up. You guys were already awake and had your day going an hour or so
Mm,
into it.
that's right. I didn't, man, I apologize. I didn't even think about that. I didn't realize the time zone changed for you.
Oh, it's all good. I don't have notifications on for Messenger, so I don't see it until I open up my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I make it a bit of a contest where, like, not always, but like at least once a week, I really want to be the first one to say good morning. I try to,
Yeah,
but also
John's
I don't
pretty.
want to wake anyone up at 5:30, or like if the dogs got me up at 4 in the morning, I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have notifications on for Facebook or Messenger or none of that. I don't see it unless I open up my phone.
Yeah,
It's
I
got to
got you.
be if you text my phone number, it'll make a noise, but no, it's it ain't worth it.
Yeah. I'm all about getting a hold of somebody on the phone these days. I will still do that, but I'm also not going to, it's going to be for the right reasons.
Yeah,
It is becoming
hopefully,
second nature. You're not wrong about that. It's a real common thing these days. We dealing with people different time zones.
yeah. If you're lucky enough to get somebody when you call, and if it's not all automated,
Yeah. Oh, that's
nice,
cool, man. Yeah, so
very nice.
Peter, anybody who's in need of some graphic arts, Peter Orchard Studios there does some art from time to time. It's kind of what he does. Check out his channel. It's out there. He'll be live later tonight for anyone who's interested. Right? You guys are going live?
Party at Peter's tonight.
Thursday night. So basically, if you are planning on participating in a Phone It In Friday, well, this is how that starts. By a live stream that's going to piss everybody off over on Peter's channel. Oh
Man,
man, my allergies are killing me today.
you got me thinking. I gotta try to go catch some fish somewhere before this cold freeze comes on Wednesday. Well, but it's gonna be so muddy to it's gonna be too muddy to drive through a field. The main lake's closed for duck season. They had the youth hunt this past weekend. Looked like they killed some ducks, judging by
Nice.
the numbers.
We did. We'll be jumping into the photos here in a minute, but we're obviously seeing some hunting stuff happening in the Discord server. So uh, I did not see a whole lot in the way of ducks, but we are
Yeah.
we are seeing some good hunting stuff going on.
Right. Definitely.
I am curious to see if we are going to have if we're going to be adding hunting photos to the Wall of Fame here this week. It's going to be a close one, I'll tell you that. Because there's a couple of guys that got some really good shots.
Okay. Yeah. I've not been very active. I did remember to post a picture today, but that was about it.
Peter, if you want to post the link to that, go right ahead, man. So he's streaming tonight, but he's streaming on an associate's channel, Bionic Bruh. They do streams about comic books and uh, indie comics and artwork and stuff like that, storytelling kind of stuff. So, but it gets out of hand sometimes. So if you want to get in on a fun chat, that's a good one. Yeah, man, I hear you there, Peter. So it has been a minute since we've done some hunt. It's been a minute since you've been duck hunting, or a minute since you've eaten duck? Because we kind of got into eating duck a lot last year. Dad just had a thing for duck,
Nice.
and I need to barbecue. I'm going to do it on stream for everybody because everybody needs to, or maybe I'll do a video. I don't know, but Brahma hump. I want to introduce the world to Brahma hump. It is the most amazing slice of meat you've ever had.
Really?
Period, bar none. They're like this big. It's this massive hunk of meat that you just lop right off the top of the Brahma. And it's shaped like a brain. It looks like a brain because it's those two muscles right on the back.
Yeah.
But it is the most marbled, like just most tender piece of meat you ever had in your life. And it is so rich that, I mean, you do it, you slice it up, and there's just no way you can eat anywhere near what you think you can because it's just so rich, but it is so good.
Is it pretty expensive?
Yeah, I think it is. I want to say they're probably like 50, $80 a piece. Something, they might be more. I'm not sure. We
So
get
do
them
you,
in bulk from this ranch up the road. They sell them in boxes, and my family always just goes in on a box, and we split them up.
oh, okay. Yeah, we had our beef waiting on us. We went and picked it up, and it was the most it had been by far. But
Yeah,
it's good
yeah,
stuff, and at least you know where it's coming from.
yeah, exactly right. And I mean, if you're going to pay those prices, might as well pay it at the source and help out a rancher. My 2 cents on that.
I agree. I agree.
What's up, Terry? How are you doing, man? Hope you are ready for a wonderful Thanksgiving season. I don't know about you guys, but 2025 sucked. I have not been enjoying this year at all, and I am just ready. Like I'm looking forward to the holidays because that always means just the end of the year, and it's kind of like just a ramp, a slide out through the end of the year. I know there's probably 2025's probably got some death throes that it's going to throw out there and make things really difficult, and I'm sure it's got some hard times coming, but I'm ready to get done with this and move on to 2026.
Yeah, it's been a rough one. It was. I definitely wasn't planning on being in Washington going to Washington as far as that goes.
Yeah, yeah.
But I am thankful. There are things to be thankful for sure.
Man, well said. You're right about that. There absolutely are. As rough of a year as it was, you know, I have all my family. I know we can all like be thankful on that one. Everybody celebrate the family members that they got. Just being here, breathing air, and being able to do the things that we do. Thankful for that.
Definitely.
Oh, you are speaking my language. You get it from A&M. So, I mean, that's been experimented on, I guarantee. Because it's A&M is what they do.
Yeah,
It's probably
we haven't paid below $4 a pound the past 2 years. I think ours was
don't
about
even know what we're
480.
paying. I don't know what it is. But 369, I would pay that. And I'd be going in. We were talking about going in on a cow like that. We've done it before. It's been a minute. But yeah, getting just half a cow.
Yeah, that's what we got.
You know, you're right about that. Halloween, get the family getting together, us going to the beach. We caught that red, or Peter caught that big redfish. We got puppies, and so for all of the bad times, that 2025 has been just dragging. I say us. I personally just had a rough year, but for all of that, like Halloween was one of the best day. That was probably the best day of the year that I'd experienced. There's some good ones. You know, our time up in Wisconsin is always wonderful. Savannah and
Yeah.
Rachel's birthdays are always fun. The day after they get out of school in May is a good one.
Yeah, Halloween day was our first day to play bingo. Janet and mine first day.
Nice, that's cool. See, that's what I want. I just want like to be. I want to be able. I have not. I have been trying to take Rachel on a date since her birthday in June. If we can't find the time, the schedule is wrong, whatever the case is, there's always something getting in the way. And now it's been like 5 months. I have not been on a date with my wife. That's all I want.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
We'll get back to it. I mean, that's the goals. That's what I want. I want. Oh, she was talking about going to a turkey shoot next week. I think that might end up being our date. Although she owes me sushi now, I think.
Yeah,
We'll
Aeon, it's
see.
supposed to get cold. I don't know if you heard me say a while ago. It's supposed to get cold here next week. Wednesday night, being freezing.
Yeah, we got chewed out for the. I almost made that the thumbnail. So some guy, I made that video about the redfish, and immediately, I think it was like the second comment on there. Somebody said that's illegal. No, buddy, there's nothing illegal about it. It's actually pretty good. It's one of the more ethical things. You know, we're filling out our tag and all of that stuff. But whatever, say what you want to say. Next time somebody leaves me a comment like that, your comment is going to become the thumbnail of the video. That's it.
Oh, that's funny. Yep. I'm an admin or moderator, whatever, in Farmall Fanatic in his Facebook group, and he posted his deer hunting video in that the other day, and somebody reported it as not what was it they said?
Not suitable.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't about tractors, so they were reporting it.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, so Peter, FYI on that one. So Peter was asking. I make wine, a hobby I picked up last year, and so went through this whole big thing trying to figure out how to do wine. And my other brother Luke works in a testing facility up in Vermont, so they test refinery stuff. And he was adamant against the process that I use for making wine. But I went through all my stuff. I was like, no, you know what? I trust this process. I think it's good, and I've had it tested, and I ran it through some other refinery labs and had some opportunities for some of that. So I checked it out. My wine is good. It's totally fine. So now I just made the video showing, like specifically, I made this video, Peter, just for you to show you how I make the wine so that you can make wine. Because I know we had talked about that last month. I went ahead and made the video. I had some fun making it, but now apparently, according to John and or Grant and Farmall, I run the risk of getting reported for it not being fishing.
Yep, it's it's not relatable.
Not really. Yeah. If you've ever seen one of my fishing videos, you will know. You will know. You need to have some wine in your system if you're going to watch that video. It is, it's going to hurt.
So we go fishing. What? What? A beach
Yeah.
cabin? A beach cabin? Like you're gonna live in a beach cabin? Or that's like on the side?
There's the Bolivar Peninsula. Isn't that
Dang.
Florida?
Are we all invited? I mean, come on.
No, no, we're definitely invited. That's why he's mentioning it.
Congratulations. Congratulations, first of all. And
Galveston.
Stanley's gonna have to look up the Bolivar Peninsula and
That's
pop it up for
Galveston.
us.
So that's in his area.
Okay.
I'm already,
How do
dude,
you
I
say
just
that?
doxed your location.
Bolivar?
I apologize, Ben.
Peninsula?
Well, you said it. You said Bolivar Peninsula.
Bolivar? Bolivar Peninsula.
Yeah, apparently, you can get reported for anything. Like that's BS. People who want to do that, like I work with YouTube. Like I'll tell you right now, and I will tell it to anybody at YouTube's face. Like I I would highly encourage you to make 5% of your videos for you. You make whatever the hell you want. If you make 100 videos, 5 of those videos need to be about your cat or you fixing your printer or whatever. That's just a mental health thing. And somebody who's going to like flip their lid about something stupid like that, they can just go kick rocks.
Yeah, I was cracking up because it's his group, but they're reporting him because he posted his daggum hunting deer video.
That's not even off niche. That's still right there. Farmers hunt.
Right,
What?
you would think. Okay, so it's an actual peninsula. Wow, Galveston Bay. Daggum, man, I didn't know you was rich. You must be doing good off of daggum YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely screwed. I'm sure that this is like the algorithm hates you. You're probably shadow banned. I hear that like twice a week.
Bolivar Peninsula, Cozy Cove. All right, how far is it? That's.
Yeah. I'll tell you right. I think it's like 3.5 hours for us.
Well, it's a lot closer to him than it is to freaking Corpus Christi. That's for sure.
Hey, yeah, I like the sound of this. So we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what's up, Ben. I'm gonna go ahead and spearhead this. We are going to do a weekend where we are going to rent it and we are going to all film YouTube videos and we're all going to push your rental property. Like that's going to be the plug in everybody's video so that we
I
can get
like
you
it.
mass exposure.
I like it. 12 and a half hours for me.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I thought
No,
you were like
not
16
after I
hours in.
freaking drove 31. 12 and a
Yeah.
half. That's.
You need to bring your mom. She needs time away.
That's it. She likes to fish too, so.
There you go. There you go. Let's get her a shark.
Yep, sounds like fun. So yeah, like an Airbnb or something. Cool, cool. Little investment.
You could be
Congratulations.
selling an experience rather than just the. You probably should be doing that if you're not already thinking about doing it. But I mean, you're out there on the peninsula. You're not you're selling or you're renting the experience of being on that fishing trip thing. You have the you could be a guide as needed. That needs to all go into your package for the rental of that place.
Yeah,
Oh
that's pretty
shoot, man!
sweet.
I just realized what time it was. Hey, we need to take a look at some photos here. Y'all ready for that?
Let's do it.
It is that time.
Let's do it.
All right, these are our photographs of the week. This is brought to you by the Premier Fishing and Hunting Discord server. If you are not a member of that, you need to be in there with us. There is a link in the description of the video down below. This is where everybody gets together. We all enjoy checking out each other's photos and videos and everything from the week. We have a lot of chat, guys. No, I got dogs jumping on me. Sorry. And come in there, have some fun with it. This is what you missed out with everybody doing it this week. We got kicking things off with, of course, Big Hit Savage going, well, he's swinging for the fences on this one, as he typically is. Just destroying the bass on that drainage thing, pipe thing he's got there. Still have toucher. Daniel got himself a fox.
Or spillway or something there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Some
I think it's,
structure.
I want to say it was a drainage thing, but whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's holding a lot of bass.
Yeah, looked like fun catching. And steelhead toucher, pretty fish. What is that Daniel's got? It almost looks like a fox.
He got himself a fox.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah, it's a pretty spot he's got right there. I like that he's got the location in the background, so that way we can all, you know, probably run that through Google AI and figure out where he's at.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I need to hide that one. I don't want everybody knowing that, Ben. That's a kind of message you send on a text message.
Ooh, nice crappie.
Almost got a pound on that guy. It's a
Very
heck of a
nice.
catch they did. Good one. Also, pickles. That's not too shabby, buddy. That is a slob of a snook.
That's pretty too. Yeah, that's a big fish. We need a smile
Yeah,
next time. Next time you catch a fish that big, we need a smile. Why so
right.
serious?
He
Why
might
so?
have been a little bit gassed. He might be a little bit worn out, and he's holding that thing up, dude. I guarantee that thing's probably 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's a big fish. Good job.
And he's keeping them too. That's my kind of guy right there, keeping a fish like that. Most people think snook don't taste good.
Let them
It
eat.
tastes just fine. Let him eat. Exactly
Let them
right.
eat.
Next up, we got Michael getting away from the Tuatog, getting himself into some stripers.
Heck yeah. That's some big
And
water.
I got to say, I'm stupid envious of this one. That is not a fish I have ever got my hands on. Not yet.
Yeah, I haven't caught any big ones. Caught smaller ones. Very
I
nice,
got white
Michael.
bass and I got wipers, but I don't have this guy.
The wipers. I need to go up and fish with Nick again soon. That's the only place I caught them at.
I would like. He's another one. I want to see him back. I miss having him around this community.
Yeah, he's been posting some shorts but he's cooking now instead of fishing.
Yeah, he did that whole dramatic weight loss thing I saw. I was keeping tabs on that.
There we go. Gunpoint getting back after it.
That dude has turned into a walleye machine this year. Remember when he was getting those smallmouth, those bass, and all of that stuff in 2024 and 2025? He just turned it on for walleye.
Mm.
And then, of course, Duck Mitri getting himself into some redfish there. Yeah. Yeah.
Some nice
I
fish.
also like, so you were talking about Michael or Pickles needing to show some personality, dude. There you go. You got it with Duck Mitri.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he's in Florida, but he's one fish away from a slam.
Hmm.
The hard fish, well, not the hard one, though. I guess the flounder is the hardest one. Valor 8 got himself a buck. A couple more steelhead toucher getting out into some bigger sized fish. Lizard guy. I don't even know what you're catching, man. And we've talked about it before. I don't remember where he's at. But he's the one that's always getting the squid and stuff.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, nice 8-pointer by Valor 8. Look like you got a rifle, maybe. See the barrel.
Yep.
Big old head on that deer.
Yeah, he's walking away with some meat on that one.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Smoke them.
Double TT getting himself another little deer up there in archery season. Diamondback doing what he does. Catch and release on the rattlesnake. And then we got a team up with a couple of the guys in the servers, Fishy Feet and Bacon Rider, going out after some, is that pheasant?
Yeah, some ringneck pheasants. Very nice.
Goat Moon with what I'm going to say is probably the best looking turkey we've had in the server this year.
Yeah, it's a good looking tom. Very nice. A lot of meat. A lot of meat in that
Yeah.
in those pictures right there.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
A lot of food.
That's some happy Thanksgivings happening right there. And those are our photos. This is our current 2025 Wall of Fame. We are nearing the end of the road for the year. We will be adding to this based on all of the server records, and we do have a few right now. But today we need to figure out who is going to be the person who is added courtesy of our Thanksgiving special, who is going to be our photographer of the week. Your options are Michael with that big bad boy striper, Duck Mitri with that all kinds of personality redfish, or do we have a double hit with Fishy Foot and Bacon Rider? Cast your vote in the chat right over here right now and let us know who needs to get added to the Wall of Fame. Now, honestly, I kind of have a tough time with this one.
Yeah, I was just trying to see what deer we got walking by. Just a little 4-pointer. Little bitty dude.
That just happened right now?
Yeah, it's right now. Little dude walking by.
Nice. That's
Six.
cool.
Well, a minute ago, 6:46. Yeah.
He's out there.
All right.
All right. Quantity on that's not a bad call on that. Yeah. Gosh, dang it, man. I have a hard time with this is so Michael's got the best catch. Dimitri's got the most personality, but then Fishy and Bacon Rider have got the rare team up and the hunting. Like we don't have any pheasant on there.
It's true. That's true. I think I liked all three, so I just what I do when I like all three is pick the one in the middle.
Yeah, not a bad call. Let me see here.
Mm-hmm.
You get a piece of paper. Because I always forget to grab one before we start.
Looks like it's going to be a runaway unless we get some more people in here to vote. Looks like you got
Cast
four.
your votes now in the chat. A, B, or C.
Looks like you got 4 C's, 1 A, 1 B.
Sorry, I'm writing this down real quick.
No, that's all good. I was hoping we'd have another vote or two pop up. Yeah, hopefully Saturday morning we'll get a deer shot. I'll have some pictures for the Discord.
And I'm looking forward to that. I would like to see that. I've got the Tacticam. I need to get that thing dusted off and get it out there. I think that is going to be it, unless somebody calls in their phone a friend a few times. Hey, thank you for that last-minute vote there, Bait the Hook. And also, hi there. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us tonight. It looks like we have ourselves a new addition to the Wall of Fame. Congratulations to Fishy Foot, and Bacon Rider. Your pheasants got yourself a beautiful entry to the 2025 Wall of Fame. Congratulations on that. Also, special thanks to our waitlisters. That is Big Hit Savage, Steelhead Toucher, Diamondback Enthusiast, Goat Moon Listener, and Gunpoint Llama. Guys, we appreciate you coming in week after week, letting us take part in all of the wonderful outdoors activities that you guys are doing, because I can speak from experience here. I've had a lot of times where I'm just working my butt off all week. I'm not able to get outdoors and go do anything, and you are providing some of the fresh air that I really wish I had. So thank you for sharing that and letting me live vicariously through the things that you were doing.
Yes, yes. Yeah, we hadn't had a few of you guys on the waitlisters list in a while, and there's a few that we're missing. Like Wild Japan is pretty standoutish right off the top of my
He
head. We hadn't seen him in a while.
he has been working on so he's in a couple of the YouTube servers. Sorry. He's in another couple of the YouTube servers that I've been involved in, and he has been working on another project where he's going to kind of do documentary, I'm not going to say films, but documentaries on Japan. Pretty cool looking stuff from what I've seen, yeah, but I think that's where his focus has been.
Okay.
Guys, seriously, I've got like a couple of minutes left here.
Hmm.
Puppies are just destroying everything.
How
And the
old
girls
are
are
they
letting
now?
them do it. What's that?
How old are the puppies now?
4 months. So they're in that like terrible two phase.
Oh yeah.
They're just
Yeah,
destroying
puppies.
everything.
I mean, really, for the and their labs or golden retrievers.
Golden Retriever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you got a good year on them before they stop chewing and settle
Oh yeah.
down. 2 years before they settle down.
Yeah, yeah, you're exactly
Yeah,
right
our
about
house.
that. And on top of that, we got like, the girls just got home and everything, so they're jumping up and just running around doing their thing. Peter,
Yeah,
yeah, he also got one of the puppies. And he's
gosh,
out there drinking a beer. I'm envious. You know what? I might be live streaming with you guys later outside, Peter, so that I can do the same.
nice. Yeah, we
Just enjoy a little outside time. So
you if
before
you
we
want.
shut this down, what do we have coming up here in the couple of weeks? We will not be streaming next week because it's going to be on Thanksgiving. So we're going to take next week off. And we will be back again in 2 weeks. So that having been said, what can we expect to see from everybody in 2 weeks? I hope to hear that we're going to have a lot of fishing videos. Anybody want to promote anything in the chat? Now's the time.
No doubt. Yeah, I put out the garden video since last week. I think I might have had 4 views. I appreciate you guys. Uh, we did have the 3 dogs added to our household when I brought my mom back from Washington, so they're actually in the videos, so you get to meet them. Uh,
Nice.
of course, Nikki and Tucker's always in the garden videos, but the 3 new dogs are in it now. So other than that, man, I don't know. Really, hope I'm hoping to get some recording Saturday morning deer hunting. It's shotgun season. I think my buddy's taking his 300 blackout. I think that's what he's shooting. So
Nice.
I don't. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I should try to go live if we're seeing some deer or not. Like I said, I went out there yesterday and set the blind up, and it was. I don't know. I wasn't in there. I just got the blind set up, and I looked up, and right there's my truck. You can see, and
Yeah.
right down the hill from me there was. I don't know if he was a 4-pointer. He had like little forks. I don't know if he was a 4-pointer or if he had brow tines and he was a 6-pointer. But right there,
Up there. Yeah, I see him now.
right there, he's about 75 yards. And so, I mean, I think we'll have a good chance at shooting something. But the guy that's
Good luck
hunting,
on that.
thank you. The guy that's hunting, he wants a big buck, and we've got a decent 9-pointer and a decent 10-pointer. I don't think either one of them's more than a 3.5-year-old, but if he wants to shoot one of them, whatever, because you never know. I think the big one we had on camera last year, I think he ended up getting hit by a car because we never seen him after Halloween. Last year was the last time we seen him,
Sucks.
but we'll see. You never know. With gun season, they'll be running wild all over the place. Bait the Hook's got a big buck behind his house. The whole county's chasing. He's
That's the worst part of it. Whenever you see something like that come across the camera, you know he's come across other cameras, and it's a race to see who's going to get him,
yeah. People
or is he
seeing
going to
him
get hit by a
driving down.
car?
Right, and that's it. People see him when they're driving around looking for deer at night, because a lot of people do that in the evening. Drive around like we would take our dogs just about every evening. We'd take our dogs looking for deer, and people see these big ones, and they're like, there's been a couple we've seen, but you know, if you're lucky, if
Looks
it's meant
like
to be, you'll get him.
we got Ben traveling this weekend, but staying home for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving all. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well, Ben.
Cheers, Ben. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Monica. Happy pre-Thanksgiving to you. Hope all is well.
Good to see you, Monica. Long time no see.
Anybody who is interested in a little after party in just a little while here, about an hour and a half, Peter is going to be going live with Bionic Bruh. You can see that on the Bionic Bruh channel on YouTube. He's got a link in the chat for you there. I say it like that because he spells it like this.
BRUH.
Yeah.
What's new with
There
you,
you
Monica?
go.
I'm guessing Mark's started trapping. I think trapping season opened last week.
Is he out working right now?
I don't know. I hadn't seen or heard nothing from him. I was hoping Monica would let us know in the chat.
Oh, Peter, make that happen, buddy. Let's go. Let's go do some hunting.
Get it, get it.
Well, all right then. I mean, this wasn't going to be that kind of stream.
Poor Monica.
All right. On that note, guys, it's time to shut this thing down. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat, have a little bit of drink before we kick things off over on the Bionic Bruh channel with Peter tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Always appreciate having you around. It's nice to be able to unwind after what has been a pretty long week. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. And you guys take it easy, be safe. We will see you when we come back in 2 weeks.
Yes, yes. Thank you, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving.
And 1 second here because now it's not there it is. Okay, sorry. Riverside being Riverside.